Welcome back to the Static Archives, the only channel where ancient civilizations come back to life, then politely ask us to stop mispronouncing their names. But it's okay. Today, we're diving into a civilization so powerful, it practically invented the concept of empire. Meet the Akkadian Empire, Sumer's ambitious big brother, who took over the neighborhood, and then declared themselves king of the world, or the known world, and then got wiped out by dust. Yeah, we'll get into that. Alright. So for those of you who don't know or haven't heard of them, the Akkadians were an ancient Semitic-speaking people living in Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, around 2300 BCE. All their Sumerian neighbors were busy inventing writing and arguing about gods with long beards. The Akkadians were plotting something a little bit bigger, right? They didn't want just a city, they wanted an empire. And they had just the guy to make that happen. And that would be Sargon of Akkad. The guy your history teacher should have hyped up so much more. He rose from humble beginnings, possibly a cupbearer, yes, a royal water boy, and then flipped the script by conquering city after city. In gamer terms, he went from level 1 peasant to level 99 warlord faster than you could say ziggurat. Sargon established the first empire in recorded history, like ever, an area stretching from the Persian Gulf to the Mediterranean Sea. Now you may be wondering what made the Akkadian Empire so special and why it's even worthy of being brought up. Well, they were more than just ancient bullies with swords, right? They standardized the Akkadian language, making it the first lingua franca of the region, right? They built massive infrastructures like roads, irrigation. They created like efficient bureaucracy, right? You know, the boring but necessary who gets the grain kind of thing. They spread Sumerian culture while adding their own twist, sort of like remixing a hit song but with more gods and less auto-tune, right? Alright, now if you're wondering where they went, alright, now you'd think an empire this epic would last forever, right? But nope, nature had other plans. Scholars believe the Akkadian Empire collapsed due to a perfect storm of problems, right? Massive droughts, famine, invasion by the Khitans, basically ancient mountain raiders, and internal rebellion because, you know, what's an empire without a little betrayal? It was like the ancient version of a system crash. Too many problems, not enough updates. So what did the Akkadians leave behind? Even after the empire crumbled, the Akkadians left behind some major footprints. Their language was used over 1,000 years in diplomacy and record keeping. They influenced the Babylonians, the Assyrians, and pretty much every Mesopotamian civilization that came next. And they gave us one of the most legendary kings in history, Sargon, who's basically the Thanos of ancient Mesopotamia, you know, minus the snap. So next time someone brags about building an empire in Age of Empires, just tell them, that's cute. But the Akkadians did it first, in real life. Clay tablets, spears, and enough ambition to make Elon Musk nervous. Alright, but thank you for tuning into the Static Archives, and if you enjoyed this ride through ancient power plays and desert drama, like, comment, subscribe, or fuck, Sargon might just come and claim your living room. I'm just playing. Love forever, live forever. Peace.